You've done it tonight.
Anyway. Oh. It's only a toast, actually.
Yeah, it's okay.
And you can see I've worked hard on it.
On an envelope.
Yes. I'm going to write down a few ideas. And I really genuinely am unaccustomed to public speaking. That's right. So if I make a few mistakes, please bear with me. This is a gathering. It's a gathering of godparents and the best of friends. That's who we are. That's why we're here today, aren't we? Yes.
Yes. Dad.
Yes. I want to put this into 3 bits. This T for thank you, 0 for or O for a few observations I just want to make, and T for toast. I'll get there eventually. Anyway, the thank you is genuinely. It's a tradition that certainly in Catholic parents, and I'm not Catholic as you probably know. I'm not even Protestant. I'm not even Presbyterian, which is where I'm supposed to come from. But in Sarah's way, and in the Catholic way, the tradition is that you must have godparents, and so just to get things right, and I have to keep reminding myself here, for Rosie, the godparents have been outstandingly, thank you, Sarah and Simon. The responsibility they took on there knows no bounds. And then I think we had a kind of aneurysm, because then Fergus came along. That's not it.
You've done it.
Not finished yet. We had an aneurysm because along comes number 2. This is Fergus. He's now 18. So, the aneurysm being, I suppose we thought nobody else would turn up, Charlie. And to make up for that, we then managed to appoint 4 godparents, because we didn't think we'd have to use anybody else. And so those remaining godparents were jointly my old friend and study mate from Fettes College of years gone by, Stuart, and his very lovely wife, Cecilia, have taken on the responsibility for one part of it, and then to keep the balance in the families right, Fiona was on my side, the sort of non-religious bit, and Joe on the other side, so a perfect balance. And obviously the spiritual watchword is that they keep an eye on the religion that they should be taking, and in that way I think we managed to get 1 Bible from the Demimax, which is that's the religious bit. But it's got to be said, in a way, you have done your job now. We've gone past 18 and 21. You can quite go on. Thanks, everyone.
I'm so sorry.
Is that it? No more presents now?
No more presents. I understand. So keep an eye out for...
You've done your bit. You've done your bit.
Long term, way off, maybe there might be a wedding.
No more checks.
And you will be invited. No more checks.
No good checks at Christmas.
They appreciate the check.
Rosie, that was a one-off.
That was an ongoing thing.
Hey, order. Yes, sir. Second thank you is for all of you really to get here, because although the world seems to be a smaller place, the distances are that much greater, and none has travelled less far than Harry, who made it all the way down through snowy Scotland to the
Zoom in on Harry.
Help us out, get this fantastic feast out in a 9-hour trip. That's fantastic. But I know a lot of other people have gone a long way too. So, speaking on my children's behalf, we do appreciate the effort. We have noticed. So in terms of my thank yous, and our thank yous, that's what we want to say. Now the bits in terms of observation may be a generational kind of thing, because I suppose being being 18 or 21, we're now on the cusp of life. We are moving on. We have life as a revolution. It goes round and round.
It stays on the
And we're moving, and we're moving on. But as life moves on, as you go on in this exciting new world, which will be scary too, because from Rosie's point of view, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is your last, as they say, semester.
I
Is that
hope
correct?
that you were right. Yes, that's right.
Into a scary world where we think she may travel a little, and there will be a party in terms of some kind of charity for some places in Africa.
You're all invited.
To which you'll be invited, to help raise some money to take off to Africa when she goes off to UK. From Fergus's point of view, his next step is the not quite so scary step of moving from, I think, from school and classrooms and so on to lecture rooms somewhere in the country.
Dossing.
And we've just, and I just, CNN, just had an offer from Exeter. That's an American, worldwide. I'm going worldwide here. This is a small world, worldwide American CNN.
Understandable, yeah.
Well done. That's
I
good.
was worried about that thing about the lecture room.
You're right. In terms of observations, which may be generalised, I don't know. When I was small, years ago,
Many.
things that seem to matter to our kids now certainly never crossed our minds then, and to which I might refer to the underwear department.
Where's he going with this?
Exactly. Because as far as I'm concerned, you get a pair of underpants, you go to Marks and Spencer's, that may be, I don't know, made of string or something, I don't know. It doesn't matter, they do a function.
They make floss nowadays. It's just lucky to do that.
But if my boys aren't wearing Armani,
No,
or
Calvin
courtesy
Klein.
of Fiona,
Oh,
Jack
yes,
Wills.
Jack Wills. Thank you very much. Yes, very smart.
or what's the other one, Charlie?
Calvin Klein.
Calvin Klein. Then they're not dressed. That's the first generation. This is a generational thing. And I hope experience, which is the kind of thing I can say for here, because this side of the table is youth, vitality, future. There is experience here. And correct me again if I'm wrong, but when I was a kid, when I walked into the bathroom, the only thing I had to worry about was soap to wash me and shampoo to wash my hair.
You don't have much.
Yeah, if you want about that. We're mortified.
Walk straight
Now, you
into
see, I would have thought I'd be a master in my own house, right? But it's not the case, because I walk into the bathroom up there, and anybody's, you know, you can go up there and witness it. There is an array of stuff. You might get some soap if you're lucky. There's some soap in the ditch there. This will be in the ditch. By the shower. There's soap, so I'm happy, I can understand that. And then there's this array of moisturizers and conditioners, Nivea for men, gels, wash and go, all sorts of stuff. And I look around at this place and I think, Christ, how do I do my hair? Now, the other day...
Yes, which one do I use?
Yes, that's exactly. The other day, yeah, my heart warmed, I promise you, my heart warmed, because I found the word shampoo in the bottom of something. It said, brilliant for brunettes. So I, you know, I splashed it all over.
It hasn't worked, has
What they
it?
didn't tell me was there was bleach in it and hair remover. But this is a generational thing. Now, one thing I have made, in terms of an observation over the last couple of weeks, I think is a heartwarming one, and it kind of, in terms of character, if we're to be measured for who we are and so on, it's by the people that we know. And love, yes. That's in your case. It was Fergus's 18th birthday, and they gathered his friends around this film that Rosie has spent
We'll show in a bit.
fortnights creating, to which you were all stars, I think, one way or another in your interview.
Joe particularly. Oh, and Mel. Oh, and Mel. And Mel.
Quite emotional in that, yeah.
We'll run it if you would like to see how you turned out in the final cut. There's an awful lot that's been cut down. I had a lot to say, but not much has appeared on it.
Editing.
No, I haven't had anything to do with it. They didn't ask me.
I think the star in all this is Jake. Jake here seems to appear in every second slot. I mean, he's there. He's talking all the time, but you know what? It's well meant. And the big thing is that all these boys were turning around and they were really happy for Ferguson. And I realised, you know, that's the mirror by which we are all judged. It's our friends, and it applies also to Rosie and her friends.
Not so much.
These two people really have gone to the cusp of life, and you as godparents can pat yourselves on the back for the effort that you put in. So those are the observations. The final thing is a toast, to which I would use an analogy of some sort, which might go to the shipping yards of Great Britain. Bear with me, I'll be with you.
I've only got 2 minutes left on this. Can you
Hang on. I'll write this one through, I'm sure. The shipping yard. A boat, a great vessel, it's on the top of the slipway, is ready to be launched. To launch it, we smash the most expensive bottle of champagne we can find in the shipyard, and we release the boat into its future.
Thanks,
Are you with me?
Yeah.
Stay with me.
Yes.
I would ask you, therefore,
Smash it.
by way of analogy, before you take this too far, I would ask you to be upstanding. Upstanding, please. And a toast.
Can you pass me a glass?
With the most expensive cava we could find, I would ask the toast to be to Rosie and to Fergus and the cusp of life. There you go.
Right.